So I'm hoping that now that they don't have to hold North Africa... Oh, Athens has fallen, but Greece has still not capitulated. They're holding on from one island. Well, a couple islands.
What do you want, Casey? You're staring at me. I can't read your stares, Case. You went down? Okay.
See, this is... Okay, is Japan trying to pull some kind of naval invasion? See, here's part of the annoying thing. Like, Wake Island is completely undefended. Japan just hasn't done anything about it. Like, they don't seem to really care much. We are holding the line bravely. No, the Brits are here now. We're fighting U.S. and British forces. The Mexican army is not even involved in this battle. Heading into September. Almost to the end of this.
Well, Lorem.
Oh, guess what I didn't do?
Oh, you didn't record.
I didn't start a local recording.
Gosh darn it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. TJ often forgets to do local recording.
Do you think it's worth starting one now, or
no?
Okay.
And so I have to pull the videos from Twitch, which takes an extra hour per video. But that's okay.
It seems like the Axis are making some progress in Southeast Asia, but I can't really tell.
Do you want to give Lorem a recap of what happened? Since he...
Yeah, we pretty much, I mean, we lost the war. We're just kind of holding off at these two provinces here. While the AI continues to threaten us with naval invasions, but not actually execute them. The Axis took over the rest of Africa. Greece is still barely hanging on, even though they've lost Athens. I'm actually curious how close they are to capitulating.
You're getting sniffles, Casey.
Greece is 100% towards capitulation, but have not actually capitulated.
She sneezed and bombed her nose on the ground. How do you do that, Casey?
So I'm guessing that's a rounding error, and they are going to capitulate very soon. They have this one army that is woefully undersupplied trying to hold this province here.
Yes, TJ is making more work for me, but that's okay.
Still basically a stalemate in Southeast Asia. The Axis are within spitting distance of this victory point here, but they're not really making any concerted effort to take it. They're also not using their gigantic army to just like push down the coast and cut off the peninsula, which would be the smart thing to do. Norway is still holding out. Just in general, the Axis are not being aggressive enough. Hey, we can build jet fighters now. Hell yeah.
Woo!
Awesome. Let's get jet fighter level 2. Let's get jet... Oh, we didn't ever research bombers, so we All right, well, let's get interwar bombers. Let's go ahead and start building up our ability to bomb our enemies, which is totally something that we're going to be able to do soon.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah. Still got air superiority. So that's cool. We've almost got enough guns for everyone in our army. We only have 18,000 weapons missing, so that'll be a good victory. Rolling into October, we're rolling into the last fiscal quarter of 1947. So the end is very near at this point. We did pretty well. I mean, we took over an entire continent. We pushed up to the borders of the U.S. We had Mexico very close to capitulating. Again, it was the fact that the Soviet Union fell, which like never happens with the AI axis. I'm wondering if maybe we diverted enough forces of the Allies away that they couldn't act as a counterweight on Germany, and Germany was able to take the Soviet Union. Like, I wonder how much of the fact that the Soviet Union fell was an indirect result of our shenanigans changing the balance of power. Come on, guys. You could win this. You could totally win this. You have them totally enveloped.
Those bombers you're researching, will those carry the nuke?
What nuke?
Oh, I thought you had a nuke.
No, you don't have any nukes.
Darn.
You have 0 nukes. Japan is trying to land tanks in Greece, maybe? I don't know. I don't even know what the AI axis is doing. They're frustrating me with their inaction at this point. That's really all they're doing. I was hoping to see some more fireworks before the end of the game here. Seems like none of the naval invasions that have been launched against me have actually done anything. Upgrades. Oh yeah, it's just more infantry equipment.
Lorum's suggesting to take Paraguay.
I don't even know if I could at this point. Let's see. So if I get up to breaking even on infantry equipment, I'll try to take over Paraguay.
Yay!
As the last action. Does anyone want peace? Like, does anyone want, like, just like, let's just chill. Like, let's pretend this didn't happen. Let's see. It's Germany. Do you want? No peace. Could we send? No, we can't send them a diplomatic envoy because we're already at war.
Copperhead, yes, finally.
U.S. Do you guys want peace? Oh yeah, it has to be the U.K. I think. Do you guys want peace? You guys have some communists in your government. No? War score in favor of the winning side must be at least 50%. Okay, so they would have to take a lot more territory from us before we'd be able to offer peace. Because we're still technically winning somehow. Like, come on. Like, come the hell on is my reaction to what's going on down here. Being way too cautious. Also, all of these troops stationed along the Himalayas are doing nothing for you. Absolutely nothing. Are you sending them somewhere? Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe they're redeploying forces down here so that they know they can win. In general, it just kind of seems like the AI has gone brain dead, though.
Casey, I don't know what you're whining about.
So, in terms of an allied presence in Europe, they still have Cyprus, Crete, some minor Greek islands, Corsica and Sardinia, Norway and the British Isles, Faroe Islands, and Iceland. And in Asia, they still have the Philippines, some parts of Malaysia, Laos, I think, down here, maybe. Aussies, not really doing much. New Zealand has a nice little fleet here that's also not really doing much. No attempts have been made at island hopping by either faction. We're still holding the hell out of the line down here, and it's paused. Don't know how long it's been paused. Actually, probably a while, because it's been October for feels like an hour, probably.
We'll end up making an extra video of me being paused.
Yep. Hey, Grand Battle Fleet! Awesome! Let's get an undersea blockade going.
What about taking the world over with Australia?
That could be fun. It would be very difficult, but it could be fun. The thing is, we'd have to go to war with the Netherlands, like, immediately, or New Zealand, and in either case, we'd be at war with the Allies. So it might turn out similarly to how this turned out.
So our dog is lying down on her side, whining, and looking up at me. I don't know what that means. Because normally you'd be on your feet.
Just means she's a needy dog.
You'd be on your feet.
I'm not going to touch the spacebar. I don't know how the game keeps getting paused. I'm just going to keep my hand off the spacebar.
Casey?
Slap my hand away from the spacebar. If you see me reaching for it.
Show me, Casey. What is it? What do you want? Blow up?
Alright. We got 2 more months for something interesting to happen. Or I'm just going to call it at the end of 48.
Copperhead, I'm such a jerk. I am playing as Britain and gave up on the front at France, so they have to practically fill the front lines. Show me. Do you want to go outside the door? Okay.
Casey's had enough of this. She's tired of watching nothing happen.
Okay, so the door is open. You have your chance. She's looking. What is it? Show me. What is it? Okay, there's a huff. And she doesn't want to go outside. All right. That's one down.
You're not a cat. You're not allowed to just, like, beg to leave and then stare at the open door forlornly.
What about the rise of the Canadian Empire? That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I think someone already did that, though. Some other YouTuber already did, like, the trying to invade the USS Canada thing.
Are you just bored and you need someone to, like, scratch you? Oh, she gave me her butt. I think that's it. I aim to scratch her butt.
Heck yeah, better aircraft carriers. Portugal has managed to remain neutral through all of this. So good for them. What are the remaining neutral nations? We got Sweden, Portugal, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Tibet, and Nepal.
Lorm's asking if you can play as any country in this game or only a select few.
Yeah, you can play as any country. You can play as Bhutan if you want.
And Copperhead's underlining your guys' thought of doing a China-Japan co-op.
Yeah, if we can figure out like a time of the week that we would be able to do it every week, we probably will. Here's a funny French joke, the Maginot Line Kappa. Haha, ha. It actually, I honestly don't think it would have been a joke if they had actually extended it, you know, across the Belgian border or cooperated with Belgium to extend it into the Low Countries. It was the fact that they wanted to show off of how confident we are that we're going to protect our friend Belgium and not extend the Maginot Line. That was not a smart idea. The greatest I told you so of 20th century European history is what are the Germans gonna do? Attack through the Ardennes? It's like no one ever got the hint. No one ever figured out that yeah they are. Many times.
They even didn't pull guns on the rear side of it as well.
Yeah. If it had been an actual line that went all the way to the sea instead of just like stopping, you know, that could have been a very different situation. But yeah. Our own line, our Central American line, on the other hand, is holding quite well, despite the fact that we have no armored vehicles of any kind and very little artillery. Actually, I think we're okay on artillery.
There's like a 200 guy stack somewhere in Germany.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, they're just taking attrition, hanging out in Copenhagen for no reason. Alright, here's what's going to happen. On December 25th, we're kicking Paraguay out of our faction. We're going to invade Paraguay, and that's going to be the end of the stream.
Bye, Paraguay. Nice knowing you.
If we even have the equipment to do it. I'm gonna put everyone on suicidal mode.
Here's what the French were thinking. Built the Magnet Line, they say.
Maginot.
Maginot Line, they say. They won't go through the Ardennes?
Ardennes, yeah.
Ardennes,
yeah.
they say. Sorry, I screwed
Yep.
up. Casey, what do you want? You want to go up, or you want to go outside?
She looks at us like, you should know what I want. You should know by now.
Casey, you are the most ridiculous dog I ever had. Okay, I'm opening up the door. Do you want to go get some water? How about some ice cubes? You want some ice cubes? Oh, that got her moving.
Okay, we gotta wait for our guys to be in position. Funny thing is, we've never fully repaired all of this infrastructure that we took over. Like, it's still taking up all of our factory production. All 104 of our civilian factories. Situation in Norway.
Lauren, we actually just played Pokemon Go with her.
Still static. Situation in the Mediterranean is still static.
And the last time I played with her, she ran straight into a tree. Head first.
This is true. This did happen.
God. She flipped around because she thought she saw a bunny just full force.
I'm thinking
Go ahead.
the Axis AI isn't programmed to like sort out its priorities when they've done this well.
Have the French even won any wars?
Let's see. I mean, they won a lot of wars before the 20th century. We can't kick him out of our faction. We can revoke guarantee. Oh, because we're at war, so we can't actually change the faction. Alright, well, here's what the world looks like in 1948. The Axis pretty much won. We managed to hold Central America against the Allies. I might just run this file as like a time lapse to show how it ends up, but I'm not going to continue streaming it any further than this. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks for watching us conquer a continent and almost get Mexico to capitulate. Again, if the Soviet Union hadn't fallen and we would had still been able to trade for steel, things could have been very different. If we had not declared war on Venezuela, putting us at war with the Allies and the Axis at the same time, things could have been very different. So lessons learned. But that was fun.
Yeah.
We made Brazil one of the most powerful countries in the world, and put up a fight against arguably the most powerful country in the world. Although I guess that would probably be Germany now, since they kind of kicked some ass on the Ostfront. And we will be back with another Hearts of Iron stream before too long.
Yeah.
Don't know quite yet what it'll be. The co-op idea is still on the table if we can figure out a way to schedule it. But other than that, definitely leave your thoughts in the comments on what country we should stream next, which faction we should join, if we should try to start our own faction. You know, whatever you guys think would be entertaining. We always take those ideas into account. Follow Loresworn Order on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch to find us, or to find out when future streams will be. Yeah, the next stream, Copperhead, is probably it'll be this month, possibly even as soon as next week. So yeah, just keep an eye out, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
And thank you, Casey, for trying to hog and be the center of attention the entire time.
She's
Getting really frustrated with us when we can't read your mind about when you already have food and water and a warm place to stay, and you still feel like that there's something you're missing that should be abundantly obvious to us. Alright, see you guys.
Bye!